Hey there, SEO pal. What's going on? This is Becker, and welcome to another splendiferous episode of Source TV, live from your computer or whatever freaking cool device you're viewing this on. Maybe your space telescope thing. Anywho, what I want to get into today is what I consider to be one of the easiest ways to make a good chunk of money when you're getting started SEO, or if you're already an expert, another way to just kind of really increase your income by quite a bit while still doing the SEO you're already doing. Now, when I first started getting into SEO, I'd be ranking sites and taking clients, but one of the things that also really added to my income was selling SEO services and doing SEO for other people that wanted to rank websites and so forth. Now look, here's the thing about SEO and everybody that's doing SEO. Nobody actually wants to do the work behind the SEO. Everybody wants to outsource it. Nobody actually wants to do the stuff behind it. There's so many people that want to show up higher in Google, but there's very few people that can actually make sites go up higher in Google. So if you are one of those people that can make sites go up and down, or you can really deliver on a specific part of SEO, like writing the content, building PBNs the right way, building specific like social signals, even optimizing the on-page of websites and stuff like that, you can also make an absolute killing very, very, very easily if you just go out there and sell these services on top of what you're already doing. Heck, I know a lot of people out there just make a full-time income just writing content for SEO websites and building people's PBNs out for them and all sorts of stuff like that. So what I want to do today is really walk you through how to get started doing this and my basic tips that I started using this with. And this is really dang cool because when I first got started, I was making an extra 200 to 500 bucks a day just selling services on top of what I was already doing. And it was very, very beneficial. And with that also being said, I've created this cool marketplace on SourceWave. It's 100% free. You don't need to pay anything to join or anything like that. Where you can actually sell your services. It gets tons of traffic. So it's a really good place to start. And I want to show you the sales strategy you can use on there as well that will help you get a lot of sales. So without further ado, we're going to hop onto my computer. We're going to dive into it. I might hurt myself diving into it, but we're going to dive into my computer and I'm going to show you exactly what I am talking about in this intro video. So let's get into it. Hey, my friend of friends, internet person, this is Becker, and welcome inside my computer. I have kidnapped you, and you are now forced to hear my voice for the next 15 minutes and then see eternal YouTube darkness forever. That's not a happy way to open a video. Anyways, what I'm going to show you in this video is the ultimate guide to micro SEO service selling. Basically, I'm going to give you a playbook that you can use that I feel will consistently give you like an 85% chance of opening a store anywhere online that sells SEO services and making extra money so you can, hang out with your family more or just spend it on booze and nudie magazines, whatever the kids are doing these days. So with that being said, hopefully after you watch this video, you might go open a store or something on Source Market. I prefer that because I own it. But with that being said, it's the only place that allows you to collect 100% of whatever you sell and gives you an affiliate commissions for anything your customers buy after. So if like someone comes to you and buys links from you and then they go and buy like content from someone else, you get 20% of the content they just bought. That's really cool. No one else does that. That's why you should totally check it out when this video is done. But I'm not going to plug the whole video because I'm sure you might already know about it. What I want to show you are teaching points that I believe that as a beginner or an expert will allow you to go out there and make money with this idea if you follow my directions. This is how I sell. Hopefully I'm pretty good at selling stuff. Or not. Maybe you've never bought from me ever and you're like, I hate that guy. I'm never going to buy anything from him. I'm just going to watch his YouTube videos and leave rude comments. And if you're that guy, welcome to another video. With that being said, if you follow this just works. This just works. I've seen it work 100 times for people. So what I want to show you is how to decide what to sell, how to learn how to provide it. And then what I want to show you how to do is how to get your first sales. This is the big point where a lot of people have trouble. They open the store and they're like, ta-da! And they're shooting off fireworks and then nobody buys. I'm going to explain to you why that happens and how to avoid that. Then I'm going to show you to double up, get more money, and expand, and then get people to promote you and really grow your business like that. And the reason why I'm teaching that is because over my career, not just when SourceMarket has been open, but over my career, I've seen dozens of people either create a full-time income just from selling SEO services or heavily supplement their income from SEO services. To the point where it's a very consistent way to make money because in SEO, you got to realize nobody wants to do their own SEO and very few people actually understand how to do it the right way or have the patience to do so. In fact, I'd say like 85% of SEOs would prefer just to outsource all their SEO. That's just how it is. It's a big market. It's just like any other real marketing service out there. Though, when people are running ads, they want to outsource someone to run their ads. When people are doing their advertising, their banners, any stuff they're designing ever, they want to outsource it. That's why sites like Upwork and Odesk, they're the same thing. and 99 designs and everything like that exist. All right, there's funny enough, I want you to learn that there's a lot of money to be made in doing stuff for people. It's the dumbest thing I think I've ever taught in here. Duh. But with that being said, you can see how many people here on Source Market. This opened just a few days ago when I'm shooting this video. We have one guy who made like 2K in 3 days. We have another guy right here who's getting like 5 to 10 sales every 5 to 10 minutes. We have all sorts of people right here making affiliate money, stuff selling, people making money in 4 hours just by putting up stuff. So there's a lot of potential here if you follow what I'm about to tell you. If you don't follow what I'm about to tell you, you probably won't make any sales because you're being a doo-doo head. Now, first off, what to decide to sell. What you want to do is you want to go to forum marketplaces, War Forum, the Black Hat forums. I don't know all of them by name. There's so many these days. Wicked Fire. Go look at what's selling on them. You're going to see on a lot of these forums there's going to be a pattern to the types of services they're selling and a pattern to how people are selling it. What you're primarily going to see is people with tons of testimonials selling stuff that is backed by a lot of proof. You're going to see there's a pattern to people buying that stuff. I'm actually going to give you a sales formula I use in SEO that always makes my product sell. It's kind of a no-brainer when you see it, but you'll see in a second. But go look at what's selling and go, what can I provide, or what are they providing that I can provide to at a cheaper or faster price or whatever. Look at Fiverr. Look at what's selling the most on there. Look at what has the most reviews and most sales. Good bet is people are in the market to buy a lot of that. You can also look at other marketplace websites out there. I don't think Source Market is the only SEO marketplace there is online. I intend for it to be the biggest and best though. With that being said, here are some services you can sell. And I've seen everything from, selling dead fish to making title tags for pages sell. But with that being said, the things I see selling a whole lot and the easiest stuff to sell is for sure content. Everybody outsources their content. If you are a person who needs an extra 20, 50, $100 a day, if you can create a good content creation service for people's PBNs or money sites, and you get a decent enough amount of testimonials, you can just get a full-time income off of that, which is amazing. And all this you need to keep in mind is amazing. If you're trying to go out there and learn SEO, you can fulfill certain needs for other SEOs because you're learning the skill set and know what to do. And this is stuff that will be able to fund you so you can actually sit around and then focus on SEO the rest of the time. Now, you can also go out there and create PBNs. Everything you need to know to create a PBN is in Source University, which is linked right over in the bottom right-hand corner that you could check out. There's also all you need to know on SourceWave as well, and hopefully you'll join University after because we give really cool content and there's more cool content in there. With that being said, PBN creation sells like hotcakes. Or if you can go out there and do specific software blast. All right, a lot of people have software that they don't want to use. For example, most people know GSA works really well right now, sometimes if you use it in a certain way, but they don't want to do it because it's dangerous if you don't know you do it. Figure out how to use the software, sell how to use the software. All you have to do is pick up some knowledge and then learn it and apply it. With that being said, anything you see me do or say or do on Source TV or Greg says or does or anything like that, or anything you see any of the coaches inside Source University talk about, likely people are going to be looking for people to do that for them. Watch what's going on in the SEO news on Source TV or big SEO blogs and stuff like that, and then offer services that do everything that are covered in those blog posts. Also going out there and making videos for people for like YouTube videos. You wouldn't believe how many people want to rank YouTube videos, but they're too afraid to get in front of a camera. Well, you, sir, can get in front of a camera and you can suggest and recommend that doodad deodorant XYZ thing on Amazon as much as you want. That's a really good one right there. If you can make consistently good videos for people to just put up on their YouTube channel and use the rank, you can get paid like $20 per video to do that. So that's just a guesstimate. I've never gone and been a voice actor or suggestion actor, but I might make some of those videos in the future suggesting stuff like, I don't know, Dino or something on YouTube. Anyways, however, let's just look at some stuff that's selling well right now. All right, so I'm just looking at some of the top sellers right here, and this is just the weekly best sellers. And you can see a lot of people have these, SynWire specific services, PBN creation right here, GSA, everything I just basically talked about right here is just selling, and content and so forth. I'm going to give you a lot of hints where you can go and kind of cheat this system, but you can just see, these are the top sellers right here. They're all getting orders fulfilled. And if you can go and kind of create stuff like this, or you can kind of take over one of these areas like content creation right here, you can go through and you can really do pretty dang well with this. All right. So hopping back to it, How do you learn how to provide it? All right, so what you want to do is first off, look at how the best sellers provide it. Look at how they provide their reports. Look at how they provide stuff. Heck, go out there and order from some of the best selling services. See exactly how to do it, because obviously how they deliver and how they do it makes people give them a thumbs up. Right? Look at the details in their service that make people want to buy it. Look at how they're selling it. Then what you want to do is you want to go master one of those skill sets. Whether it's PBN creation, whether it's creating content, whether it is training pandas to deliver mail by Jetpack, which if you can do that, hit me up, open a store, you got my business. Learn how to do that and then just go do that. You don't have to be a professional SEO. You have to be a professional at a single skill set in SEO. Mimic what people do. Heck, go out there and copy them. Don't copy and paste. And I'm not up here saying just go and steal people's gigs and copy and paste. But going out there and doing something very similar is called competition. It's called business. Go do that. You see it all the time. If you guys ever see me release anything on SourceWave, like a month and a half later, there's like 3 products or clones of it already being released. It's just what happens. Now, how to get your first sales. And this is the biggest mistake I see people make. All right, and I'm not going to go point out anybody in source market, but I've already seen this many times. The number one issue you have when you first open a store in any micro marketplace is trust. People don't know you. They don't know if they send you money, if you're actually going to do something, or you're just going to disconnect your PayPal account and flee. Your number one goal in marketplaces is mitigating this, all right? And you can mitigate it with testimonials, repeat customers, and guarantees. If you can get a solid base of 100 repeat customers that come to you every month for content and stuff like that, you're going to be making an extra $3,000, $1,000, whatever, just pulling a number out of my butt every single month. Now, you want to have an extensive description and track results and samples. What you want to go is have stuff that people can look at beforehand. This is all common sense, but a lot of people don't do this. They'll just leave like some text like, hello, I will make 10 links that are very good. Click here and buy these 10 links. They're very good. Best thing ever, according to this guy. That doesn't work, all right? You don't want to do it like that. If you're providing content, have a few sample articles, okay? Have an extensive guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied, and even if you just want to be a dick and just want your money back, I will give you your money back. You might be thinking, well, that might get people to go and abuse the refund guarantee. It won't, all right? If you provide good stuff, yeah, maybe 2 out of 8 people will ask for a refund, but you'll be making a profit and you'll be getting those testimonials. Now, what you then want to do, especially if you're on Warrior Forum, especially if you're on Source Market, especially if you're on any marketplace, don't rely on the marketplace right away to give you traffic and get you sales. Even if you go and boost your thread on Warrior Forum, you're not guaranteed sales because people are boosting the threads 24/7. What you want to do is go out there and you want to get your first sales on your own. Go through Facebook groups, go on forums, go and hang out in groups of SEOs. And what people hate is when you go in to groups and you link to your gig or whatever you're selling, be like, hey, buy this, it's really cool. You don't want to do that, okay? You want to go and say like, look guys, I'm just starting a store up right now. I'm going to give anybody who's coming through this group like a stupid price. Could you PM me? Could you just PM me if you're interested in this? And I'll give you a stupid price on social signals or whatever, all right? It's barely any money you're going to spend, nothing like that. Person will PM you. Then you send them to your store, which is at a stupid price. They buy at a stupid price because it's so cheap that they would be stupid to say no. And then they go, oh, wow, this is really good. And they either become a repeat customer or they leave you a really good testimonial. All right? And when you have an extensive guarantee and you have a bunch of testimonials, it makes it very hard for someone to say no. All right? And this is how you get your store off to the races. This is how you get a little bit of momentum. Now, what you do at this point, you're not going to make too much money selling super discount prices. Now, another thing I want to tell you real quick right here, have 24-hour delivery time. And I'm just going to go put this right here. And you can have that on a bunch of different marketplaces, including Source Market. 24 delivery time. Make yourself a $5 service. All right. This is going to allow you to get into certain filters that will allow you to stand above other people. So if people are looking for PBNs and the top seller is delivering in 7 days because he's overworked, what this will allow you to do is cut in front of him. People go, yeah, but this guy has a $5 service that delivers in 24 hours. I'm going to go with him. And that's how you're going to get those initial testimonials and repeat customers and stuff like that, and kind of hack and increase your ranking on a lot of marketplaces that are based around total sales and stuff like that. Now, how do we double your money? How do you actually start making money doing this? And maybe $100, $200 a day. Get at least 10 testimonials and collect overwhelming proof that what you're doing works or is working as intended, and have an irresistible guarantee. This is the best selling thing ever. Okay? I learned this a long time ago when I was selling SEO stuff.
You can see on a lot of my websites, a lot of my sales pitches. All I do is I provide overwhelming proof. If you guys have ever seen the ShamWow commercial or anything like that, what happens is the guy goes out and he says, hey, you want to see this? Look at all this shit everywhere. It's a complete mess. There's blood all over the walls. There's a dead hamster. I'm going to clean it up by just rubbing ShamWow on it. And then boom, it's gone. People are like, oh, it obviously works. I would like to have that in my life right now. And that's what you want to do when you're selling something. Don't rely on clever sales pitches and amazing headlines. Have an irresistible offer in the first place that clearly works. Now, what I then suggest you do is reinvest in a graphic sales page. Just have someone, you can spend like 50 to $100, and someone will go and create you an actual graphic sales page like you see in a lot of forum places and stuff like that. It's not too hard to do, pretty cheap. You can go to Upwork or Odesk or whatever the hell outsourcing sites are called these days. And that's all there is to it. Then what you want to do is you want to keep the initial price low and add larger packages. So don't go and increase the price of your main package to $100. Add an upsell in it saying, hey, look, this is just a sample package. If you want to get the real goods, then you can go below and add this on or so on and so forth. You can do this on Source Market, or you can just have different packages on forums and stuff like that. So people will come there and keep trying out your service at a dirt cheap price, and then go and buy the larger packages where they can get a lot more results or whatever they're getting and stuff like that. You can also have like a first-time buyer's discount or something like that. Now, what you want to do on marketplaces too is a lot of them are based around total sales. A lot of them are. So drop your price a little bit and have 24-hour to boost your rankings, 24-hour delivery to kind of get you in front of people. And then when people go, oh, it's a low price and 24-hour delivery, and a bunch of people buy, it's going to increase your rankings on the site, get you more testimonials, boost you up there, and allow you to kind of hack the rankings. Now, what you also want to do, and this is just source market advice, the more customers you send, the more sales you make. You're going to be getting 100% of that. It's not like we keep any of that. But the more people you send, the more sales you make, and the higher your weekly rankings, and that allows you to get more sales. So basically, when you send people to source market, not only are you collecting affiliate commissions, but we then get you more customers just by being on the website. Now, really quickly, if you do intend to use like source market or anything, how to get people to promote you. First off, let people know you're converting. Say, man, look how many people are buying this service. It's selling way better than anything else on here. If you know of people who are looking for this, you should send them here because it's going to give you 20% on whatever you send here, all right? And it converts really well. So if you're looking for it, they're probably going to buy. On top of that, work together with similar sellers. Have other sellers be like, hey, if once someone buys this service, I'll recommend your service in the messages, and then you recommend mine, and we'll collect affiliate commissions, so on and so forth. All right, just do everything I just laid out. If you knock all your dogs down or your ducks or put them in an order, like everything I just laid out here, people are naturally going to see that you're selling. They're going to see you're higher up on the leaderboards on these sites and stuff like that, and then they're going to promote you and so forth. Now, like I said, guys, really quick video. I just want to give you some tips to get started. If you're interested in joining Source Market, there's going to be a big old link right here. You can just click it. It will take you straight there. You can get started right away. Now, if you're also interested in just cool, free training, everything cool like that, what I've included right here is links to other videos we have. We're going to show you to build a PBN from scratch, aka teach you the skills you need to build PBNs for others or yourself. We have an SEO beginners course, so if you're like brand new here and everything I just said is like Space Martian, you can go click on that where we'll show you exactly how to get started with SEO from absolute total scratch. And if you're one of those people that just wants to see people making money doing this, what I have for you right here is a case study where I show you an affiliate site we ranked. You can go check it out. That's making about $200 a day at this point in time. And if you really like all this kind of stuff right here, click right here to subscribe. And that is all I got for you. This has been Alex Becker, and thank you so much for watching another episode of Source TV.